Hello and welcome back on the channel. I go by the name of Michael Zombies, and today guys, I'm coming at you with another DLC 5 Zombies Chronicles video. In this video guys, I'm gonna be teaching you how to build the Icestaff, and then we're gonna go through step for step to actually achieve and acquire the upgraded ultimate Icestaff itself, aka ULLS ARROW. It's pretty strong, so you should definitely tune in, and with that out of the way, I say we hop straight into this. Okay guys, to get started with the Icestaff, what you want to do is you want to make your way over to generator number 2, and there are 3 locations where the ice disc can spawn in. One of them being right in this shelf right there. The next location is going to be in this shelf right there. And the third and final location for the ice disc is going to be located on this little table right there. So once you picked that one up, I already did that in my game, as you can see down there on the icon. And then you're good to go to make your way back on stage to get the 3 parts of the staff itself. So to build the Icestaff, you actually need to dig out 3 pieces for the staff, and to actually be able to dig, you want to make your way over to spawn, or you just pick up a shovel right from the beginning. But when you're in spawn, there are actually 2 locations for shovels right there, one being over here and the other one is down here. So once you have a shovel, you're gonna wait until the map has changed to the weather snow, and once the snow is starting to fall, you want to make your way over to 3 different areas, one being the kind of spawn area down here where generator 2 and 3 are. That's gonna be your first part. You just have to dig a couple times until you get that Icestaff part. So you just want to dig in every spot you can find, and you eventually want to be getting the Icestaff part. I'm kind of unlucky right now, but this kind of has to be it right here. And there you go, you've got your first staff piece right there. To get the second part of the Icestaff, you want to make your way over to the midsection area of the map. That's where generator 4 and 5 are located, and what you want to do is you want to dig again until you eventually find yourself a Icestaff piece. There you go, you've got your second Icestaff piece. There's only one more to go. The third and final location for your Icestaff is part number 3, and you can find this part over at the church area. What you want to do is basically you want to just go and dig all of these spots in this area, and eventually you will be rewarded with the Icestaff piece. So in order to get the final piece, to make you able to build the Icestaff, you will go inside of the excavation area, and you will have to pick up this gramophone. It's either located right there or right next to those boxes over here. Once you picked up the gramophone, you will be able to place it right on this table in the ice cave, which is located in the church area. And what it will do is it makes a portal to the crazy place. You want to enter the crazy place, and then you have access to this blue shiny crystal that's gonna pop out of this altar. You want to pick it up and you're good to go. Once you arrived in the excavation site, you will go into the main chamber, and you will run straight up to the blue glowing kind of statue, and you will start to build your actual Icestaff if you won't get interrupted like I am. But once you build your Icestaff, I say congratulations, that's cool, but what I think is, yeah, we really want to get like the upgraded version of it, don't we? So let's jump straight into this. You now need to go back inside the crazy place and you will have to solve a puzzle. To actually begin your puzzle, you have to enter, or yeah, you have to go to the ice area of the crazy place, and then you will see that this glowing ice block is going to display you dots, and those dots are actually numbers, and you have some corresponding letters on top of the ice area, which you will now have to match each pair together. And you don't have to pee your pants right now because I will put you a key on screen in just a second, but just to show you how it looks, you need to shoot the corresponding pairs with your ice staff, that they actually turn around, and yeah, you have to complete all of them, and once you did that you will actually hear a completion sound. There you go, you just heard the completion sound, and that tells you that you have done this step correctly. Also, the numbers will disappear on the ice block, as well as the letters do not show up anymore. So with that out of the way, we can move on to our next step. So now that you solved the Icestaff puzzle, there are now 3 ice blocks located around the map. The first of them being at generator 4, and you have to shoot them with your ice staff, and then you will have to shoot them with a gun to make them disappear. The second ice block is located on the excavation site right here. Once again, shoot it with your ice staff and then destroy it with a gun to make it disappear. To complete this step, you want to make your way over to generator number 2 once again, and you're gonna walk through the bunker where the tank can stop by, and you will notice that it's in front of this giant's robot hand there's gonna sit another ice block, which you then can again freeze with your staff and shoot with a normal gun to make it disappear. You'll hear another confirmation sound that you actually completed this step, as well as there's gonna be a blue-white beam in the middle of the map. You will now have to enter the main chamber down here, and yeah, you will have to match the colors of those 4 moving kind of stone plates to your staff. So in case you're doing the ice staff, that's going to be the color blue, and there are going to be 4 switches down here, and you will have to actually press them until all of the stone plates show up the color blue. 2 of them being right there. The third one of the switches is right here. You got that too, and then for the 4th one you can just go down here and hold square, and that should work just fine too. Once you switched all the colors to blue, you can now shoot this flying orb, and it will actually start to glow now. What now happens is it's gonna fly out of the main chamber, and you will have to meet her again in the crazy place itself. Alright guys, so once you actually entered the crazy place, you'll then notice that your flying orb is now sitting in this altar, and what you want to do is you can now insert your ice staff, and you can actually start to charge up some souls. This step takes you around 10 to 20 zombies to complete, and then you'll notice that the ice staff is now glowing, and you can then pick it up. Congratulations, you just acquired yourself the upgraded ice staff, aka ULLS ARROW, and it looks pretty cool first of all. Then second, you can charge your shots up right now, causing a large ice storm to appear, which basically destroys everything getting in its way. The next feature that you got is a melee attack. but I'm currently in round 22, so that's pretty useless, but it's good until round 12 to 14, I guess. Alright guys, so if you thought this guide was useful, then please leave me a like. It would be much appreciated and would help me out quite a lot. And with that actually said, guys, I wish you all a great day, and there's only one or two things to say right now, and that is, it has been Michael Zombies, and peace out.